Boris Effects presents Mocha 2021, the world's most powerful and celebrated planar tracking tool for visual effects and post-production. Mocha Pro introduces PowerMesh, the exciting new subplanar tracking tool designed to track warped surfaces with stunning speed and accuracy, and can be used to drive rotoscoping and mask creation. Plus a redesigned AdjustTrack module when your tracking needs a helping hand. For example, when objects go off screen or become completely occluded by foreground objects. A host of under-the-hood engineering features give you an even smoother experience and also brings the Python script editor to the Mocha Pro plugin. Mocha's multi-award-winning planar technology has evolved to go beyond rigid planar surface tracking. PowerMesh brings speedy subplanar mesh-based tracking to your shots. Leveraging years of tracking expertise, PowerMesh is the fastest tool for difficult warped surface tracking. Add elements onto non-planar surfaces, retouch faces, clothing, and much more. Mocha Pro's purposeful user interface and workflow is designed to simplify complex visual effects tasks. PowerMesh fits this ethos. Generate a stabilized mesh for compositing and paint work. Then simply reverse the process to reintroduce the original motion. Your changes fit perfectly onto the non-planar surface. PowerMesh goes beyond mesh tracking and warped stabilization. Automatically warp your spline to make rotoscoping easier than ever, with less need for manual adjustments. Produce consistent and accurate roto-splines powered by the PowerMesh. PowerMesh tracking can be rendered for a warped, stabilized, destabilized compositing workflow that will work in almost any VFX or editing host. PowerMesh dense tracking data can be exported to Adobe After Effects. And with the new Alembic export support, mesh tracking data can be imported into Foundry Nuke, Autodesk Flame, Blackmagic Fusion, and 3D applications like Cinema 4D, Maya, and even Unreal Engine. The best thing about PowerMesh is it uses the tools you're already familiar with. Create splines as you always have, and let Mocha do most of the work for you. Seeing fast visual results let you tweak and make adjustments while you work. PowerMesh even works with other Mocha layers to avoid occlusions and reflection elements that cause other tracking applications to fail. And Mocha Pro's new approach to mesh tracking doesn't require optical flow render passes, bringing a speedy process to deliver the results you need. Mocha's tracker is renowned for its ability to track difficult moving objects, but sometimes objects move off screen or get completely covered by foreground elements or reflections. In steps AdjustTrack 2.0. The AdjustTrack module has been revamped to let you create consistent tracks with fewer interventions. Significantly improved tools makes correcting slipping or drifting tracking errors a snap to do. For example, when you have to use offset tracking or interrupt your tracking halfway through a shot. And you're no longer limited to 4-point perspective fixes. Just select the transform level you want and let Mocha set the number of points needed. Custom points can be added wherever you want. Easily massage your surface into the correct place and export your new data. Or use it to drive other layers. AdjustTrack builds on the superior Mocha planar tracking workflow. Make dynamic adjustments to achieve perfect results on the most challenging tracking shots. Python script editor is now available in the plugin version of Mocha Pro. The Python script editor has long been a feature in the Mocha Pro standalone application. It allows developers and coders the freedom to extend the toolset, build new tools, and automate processes. This has been made possible as part of a raft of new under-the-hood engineering features. The Mocha Pro plugin now runs out of process, which means greater stability. Mocha Pro Standalone now offers better codec export options for Windows and Linux users. The 2021 release of Mocha Pro is a huge step forward for all types of Mocha users. Visual effects and motion graphics artists will love the new opportunities delivered by dense PowerMesh options and mesh stabilization workflows. Everyone doing rotoscoping will enjoy the ability to roto with fewer keyframes when using the new warp-spline feature. Complex tracking shots that previously needed a lot of artist intervention or multiple data exports are made simpler with the reinvigorated AdjustTrack module. And all Mocha Pro users will benefit from the under-the-hood changes that help drive this newest version of the world's most powerful planar tracking software. Mocha Pro 2021 is available now. Visit boriseffects.com to learn more about the new features, licensing options, subscription plans, and upgrade pricing. You can also download the free trial to test it out for yourself.